Pirates. We're at beautiful PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, ready to go here. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And the home opener is underway.
No, that's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Henderson over to first in time. One out in the top of the first.
Rafael Devers.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside low. Gonna count 1-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that is out of play. That one ripped. And foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Oh.
That smash towards center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Bryce Elder. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Lau at the plate. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Strike 2. And he grounds one to the right side. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
got him. One out in the second. One out man at first. Joey Bart next up for the Braves. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ball one.
In the air, right field. O'Hearn settles underneath it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball. One pitch and one out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Batting sixth, right field.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Well, that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
That is the inning. Back here at PNC Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Otto Lopez.
Nope. Ball one.
On the ground right side. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Yeah, that's fouled off. Dubon, the left fielder with good range, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one fouled off. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Acuna, batting with one down, takes a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ground ball up the middle. That ends the frame. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning, here's O'Neal Cruz.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. And there's a base hit to right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock.
Ramirez. Over to Albies. Over to first.
Now he's safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Runner on the move. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Outside low, ball one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Joey Bart up here. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Harris around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the 0-1. That catches the corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Otto Lopez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
Don't gas me up since too many folks.
Bottom 4, stepping in, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now this is a rocket to left. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Brian Reynolds here. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
In for a strike. And it's 1-2. Stays alive. In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. On the ground to short, Lopez. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's the ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. Ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Two. On the ground to the left.
Oh.
And that's just foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Hunter Stratton.
Still pretty early in the ballgame, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up. One down. Go ahead run on base. Rafael Devers digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job. The pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Way inside. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brandon Marsh. And there's a ball.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Foul ball there.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half of this game. They have to try something different if they want different results.
The 1-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 away now. Here's Josh Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Josh Young.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Got him. That's an out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. Top 6 now in for the Braves.
First
Matt
baseman,
Olson.
Matt Olson.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Joey Bart now. 1 for 2. Flares it into the outfield. He boots it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's
throws to Henderson. What a double play that was. Inning over. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Up the middle, and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now it's Brandon Lau. Fouled off, he was late. Just missed. On the ground to first. Nice stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher Will Smith.
Rolled over to third. Ramirez whips it to first.
Yep, he's out.
And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Otto Lopez. Hard on the ground to first. Lau steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Yes.
That clips a corner. And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Oh.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the last half of the 7th. Ryan Reynolds getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And that is out of play. And a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. Now on the bump, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left. Handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's to third. Over to Albies. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Go-ahead run is at third. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball left side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back here at PNC Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Rafael Devers. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Evan Sisk
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now the 0-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
This to third. Young whips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Leading off, Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Fouled off down the right side. That missed inside. And that is ball 1. Popped up. Albies should have this one. And there's one away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close.
That's the ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ripped for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
To first, safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. This one in the air center field. Harris moving under it. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Brandon
Lau, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Now to go ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
Fought off foul. Runner edges away at second. No one can get there. It falls in. In comes the run from second.
He was all over that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the short. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Drake Baldwin. He represents the go-ahead run. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Outside low. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Young to second. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
When it's me without a soul. weeks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul.
All right, ready to get underway. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. This one popped up. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. The other way. And foul ball. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now on an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Brandon Lowe. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Dubon makes his way towards it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta. And on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skeens. What's the scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That clips a corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball.
Towards first, and it goes just foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Way to lay off that pitch down.
A sliding stop. Flips it. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Back at Truist Park. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. Got him. One away. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up on the left side of the infield. And makes the grab. 2 away now. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's the 3rd out. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground, Clement. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
Batting 6, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air center field. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Out towards right center field. Cruz has a beat on it. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. That one not close. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
Batting 9,
Here's Josh Young. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Dennis Henderson.
Swings through that one for strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Base hit. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Pitch
Ball
misses inside. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Over to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Here's Rafael Devers.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Ball 2.
Acuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. What a stop. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Start of the 4th. Leading off Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau.
Glasnow back to work.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bert.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. In the air, right field. Acuna on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And that extends the inning. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. And that's fouled off. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. That one fouled off. Man at second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Reynolds. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ground ball right side to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
and looking for the K.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. And we're starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 2 out. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one to foul. And the 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Good eye in that spot.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Left field. And there's one away. To the right side. Olson handles the chance. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Gunnar Henderson, the next Pirate to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Inside. And that's ball 1. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Line drive, could be extra bases.
Up next for the Pirates.
Go ahead run on base. Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Reynolds trying to get there, but misjudges this one, and it falls. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Fought off foul. 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball,
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Out to short, Henderson. The throw to first, got him, but they played the go-ahead run. He's 2 for 2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That to right. O'Hearn on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith. Ground ball, Olsen. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
You're out.
Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. On the ground, out to short. Over to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Well, we go bottom 6. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Matt Olson stepping. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Reynolds gets under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is back in Atlanta Truist Park. Digging in, Ernie Clement. And fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 1.
That one in the dirt. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner on the go. Ground ball left side and a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Josh Young. And there's one away. New pitcher for the Braves, Tanner Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and
line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And that's the third out. Set for the last half of the seventh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Swings through that one. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The Braves. Catcher.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Joey Bart looking to start something with one gone. Hit in the air, center field. O'Hearn on the move. And a superb diving catch. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
Two hits for him in this one, both for extra base.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from bullpen, Dennis Santana.
And that's a potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping it.
Now this one gets through. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now to a board.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, leading off, Brandon Lau. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. One down. This one in the air, right field. Out. Number 2. Brian Reynolds here. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. Harris moving under it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Rafael Devers. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter getting the top hit.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2.
Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. Reynolds going back. Out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here. And you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it. Just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Out to short, Henderson. Throws to first in time. 2 gone now. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Cruz on his way over. And that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1. This one in the air, right field. Acuna on the run. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was in.
Grounds one to short. That finishes the evening's action.
your friend, your preacher, and your boss. No one knows where you're going to, baby, or if you're coming back to me, or we're together, or we're lost.
And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Braxton Ashcraft.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
All one.
Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Hey! Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Well struck, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up the middle. throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Runner on the go, pitch outside. And the throw bounces, tag out.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down. One out man at first. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Here goes the runner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go again. Line drive. He makes the grab. Now a long throw to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back here in Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds here.
Left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Olsen. And he's out on the tag. And that is the inning. Back here at PNC Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Otto Lopez.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Oh, that's it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. On the ground right side. Loud steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna. He's 0 for 1. And he swings through that one. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To second, but way too late, safe there.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike two. Now he breaks his bat. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time. And a foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
That's ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make.
Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's O'Neal Cruz.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Henderson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on off.
Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Over to first. That's the third out. On to the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Hard hit left side. To first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Liner caught it second. 2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. To the right side, Lau. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom four. Lau at the plate.
This middle of the order, second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we're starting over.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's saved. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2. Go ahead run on base. Ernie Clement now at the plate.
Ernie Clement.
To third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Otto Lopez. That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Makes the grab for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pitching change here, Gregory Soto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner edges away at second. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that, otherwise you risk throwing it into the dugout.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Flips it. 1 and 2nd. On to first. Save.
No, he's in there.
So they get one, but a really nice try. Go ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson, the next Pirate to hit. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Pirates, designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Runner on the go. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And it stays fair. Lead runner around second. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball try.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to...
Oh, wow, what a stop. To first.
No,
it's
he's
there,
down.
and that's a great play. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lau takes it in for the out. 1 down. There's a line drive to left field. Oh, nice lunging grab. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Soto, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball 1.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
He locked him up. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires in time. Up next for the Pirates, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Albies on to first. 3rd out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still 0-2.
0-1.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Clement. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
Out to short. Henderson whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for
Next to
Atlanta,
hit, Otto
shortstop,
Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 50, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. They don't come much closer. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
New pitcher for the Braves, Edgardo Henriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fought off foul.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Man at second. In the air to left center. And this one looks like trouble. That is the inning. We go to the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
The new pitcher in the game, Evan Sisk.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And next for Atlanta, Jose Ramirez. In the air, right side. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Harris up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cruz heads towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, and now it's Brandon Loud. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to 3rd. Didn't go. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Yep, that ball went out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Brian Reynolds will hit next. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back here in Pittsburgh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Joey Bart.
Inside ball. Hey.
Ground ball left side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Man at first. New arm out of the bullpen. Yohan Ramirez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The tying run at the plate. Line to right, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 3. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground.
Acuna punches one foul right side. So the tying run at second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball one there. Way outside. Now 2-2. In the air, right side of the infield. Infield fly called there. The Braves down to their last out. So here's the... They hand the ball over to a new arm, Mason Montgomery.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
0-1 now. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. your tiny Ziploc bags, to your false economy. I let the market decide.
Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now?